Game of Thrones spoiler leaves a gory warning. CBR. Warning: the following contains spoilers for the Season 8 premiere of. After over a year of anticipation, the 8th and final season of Game of Thrones has premiered on HBO. Bring fans back to Westeros for the final battle against the Night King, and if anyone will survive to take the Iron Throne. While the White Walkers, including the Night King, aren't actually seen over the course of the episode, their presence are acutely felt in the Misthaven sequence of the premiere. Tormund and Beric, after leaving Winterfell due to their dissatisfaction with Jon Snow swearing fealty to Daenerys Targaryen and giving up his position as King of the North, the Umbers, led by the young Ned Umber, return to their ancestral home. Tormund and Beric. Ned has been pinned to a wall inside the castle with a bloody display of severed arms around the boy's corpse forming a spiral pattern. The mysterious symbol, a flashback to the creation of the White Walkers by the Children of the Forest, revealed that the tree where a victim transformed into the Night King similarly had stones arranged in the pattern around it. The symbol has long before Tormund and company can further contemplate the meaning behind the Night King's pattern. Ned rises from the grave loudly shrieking as an undead wight. This leads Beric, as the White Walkers continue their march south deeper into Westeros. The remains of the House of Umber are likely not the last time this season the ominous display will be seen by the characters and audience. While it's still not, Game of Thrones Season 8 premieres Sunday. The HBO drama.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.